Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy Vann with VANNtastic Finances, and on this channel I teach velocity banking. So today I want to show you something I got in the mail, and I was so excited because somebody sent me a check for over $42,000. So check this out. I got it in the mail yesterday. You see it right, $42,500. All mine, yippee, right? Probably not. I kind of read that it says void, not a real check. And then I saw that they had all kinds of little print in the back. So I started reading that and I thought, I have to share this with everyone because we all get these checks in the mail, don't we? We get these pre-approved offers. See where it says right here, congratulations, you're pre-approved. Not hardly. So let's look at what one of these fake checks means to your finances. So I'm going to start with a person that has about a $4,000 per month income, but they have a cash flow of $300. So what this loan is if you read the back, the fine print, it says if you take a loan amount of $10,000 at 17.59%, your payments are going to be $341.48 per month. Well, not bad for somebody that has a $300 cash flow, but you know, it would be in the negative, right? But obviously they need money or they wouldn't even be considering taking a loan right now. But after a $500 origination fee, you're going to get $9,500 deposited into your account. So you never even get the full $10,000. They're going to take out the origination fee first. So if you divide 10,000 by $341.49, you get 29 and a half months this would be paid off, right? Wrong. Why? Because this doesn't have the interest and you never even got the $10,000. Now, if you read the fine print, it says $341.48 for 36 months. That equals $12,293.28. You only received $9,500. What does that mean? That means that you paid $2,793.28 in fees and interest just to get this loan. What happens if you get a line of credit instead of this loan? Well, if we took a line of credit at 15% instead of this loan, what would be the difference? Okay, so remember, this is a $4,000 per month income with a $300 cash flow per month. I made this low because I want to show you, rather than getting into a monthly payment every month, such as this, which would be over this person's cash flow, what would it look like if you put it into a line of credit instead? So the $9,500 that you actually got over here, we will start with that. The income for your first month can go into the line of credit completely, just like you would do a checking account. Why? Because a line of credit is a revolving account, meaning you can put in and take out of it as often as you like, and there should be no fees associated. So the expenses are obviously $3,700 a month, right? Because he has $300 in cash flow. So we're going to have to pay those expenses throughout the month. The interest here, $93.75, is based off of the average daily balance because that's what the banks are going to charge, an average of the $9,500 and the $5,500 for the low, averaging it out because your expenses are going to start creeping back into that balance throughout the month after you pay your gas, your electric bill, your utilities, your subscriptions, whatever it is you pay throughout the month. So the balance being back up to $92.93.75, the income would go in again in month 2. So what's the payment on this line of credit? Well, let's say this is interest only, so when the income goes in, it satisfies the monthly payment. So it doesn't matter if the monthly payment is $1,000 per month. As soon as this $4,000 income goes in throughout the month, it has satisfied that payment, so that's why we don't consider there's a payment due on this account except for the interest charge, which is what we're charging here. Month 2, the income goes in, bringing the balance down to $52.93. The expenses and the interest is lower because that balance is lower, so now the balance is back up to $9,085.75. Month 4, the income goes in, bringing the balance down to $5,085. So that's the actual balance. It's just that now these expenses and the interest is going to come back out throughout the month. Month 4, same thing, income in, expenses and interest out. Notice how this interest gets lower every single month. Let's move on. Month 5, same thing. Month 6, down to $4,442. So if they continue on with this for 18 more months, that means there's going to be a complete payoff in 24 months. Well, if the lie of the $341.48 over here on 10,000 had been true, that would only be 29.5 months. But we're showing that according to the fine print, they have 36 months before they can consider this paid in full, which means that they're paying $2,793 in interest charges. What are the charges going to be over here for interest out of the whole 24 months? The total interest paid would be $1,343.48. That's a huge difference, right? So you're saving over $1,300 in interest, and how many months in payments? 36 months here, 24 months here. That is a whole year of payments that you don't have to make just because you chose to use a line of credit. So now I know some wise guy is out there saying, well, if they would just put their $300 cash flow into this account, it would have done about the same thing. Well, hello, the thing is that's why they had to get a loan in the first place, was because they obviously needed a larger amount of money than just that $300 per month, right? Or they wouldn't have even gotten a loan. So if they took their $300 and put it into this large loan every month, it would be gone. There would be no $300 because there was a payment here of $348. That's why they couldn't throw the $300 cash flow into here. They didn't have it to begin with. But obviously they needed about $10,000, so they decided to get the line instead. They win. They pay a little bit of interest. They needed the money. We have to pay for the stuff we get, but we don't have to pay these astronomical amounts that's going to take us years longer to pay off. Think about what you're getting when you go to the bank. What kind of tool are you getting? Is a line of credit any harder to get than a loan? Or does the bank make it a little bit harder because, well, they're not going to be making as much interest off of this one as they do off of this one, right? I just want you all to think about where you're putting your money. You're working hard for your money. So even if we do have to take a line from the bank, let's make it work for us so that we're not throwing away our hard-earned money into interest. It's really simple once you learn how to use the tools at the bank. I hope that this makes sense. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I look forward to reading your comments. And I think that you guys ask some very good questions sometimes. I just want to see you get out of debt, and I don't want you to be paying a lot of interest when your money needs to be going towards your wealth, towards your future, towards your family. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.